Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Look who's back.
How is that all still in the screen? I feel like our angle's
because we're on that one.
Yeah, it's a weird angle, isn't it? Okay.
No, see, whenever we get to us talking, I'll move to that one.
And now we can only see the
right
there. That's still barely.
But here to start.
Hi.
But here to start, we're in that one.
Okay.
You all right with that?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm
By the way,
may
I tell Lucas Vaughan is here, ladies and gentlemen. This is our weekly Take the Points edition, and Lucas has been here 3 weeks in a row, and they have been outstanding.
I agree. I mean, some of the highest numbers we've had.
You have made more money over the last 3 weeks than you have your entire life.
Not far off that.
I was going to say not quite. And look, he's got a brand new fresh shirt on. It's clean and.
I hope that you can't see the wrinkles on TV. I didn't realize how wrinkly it was until I got up.
I'm just teasing. It looks great.
Yeah.
It looks outstanding. No wrinkles at all.
Yeah.
That's our weekly look at sports, and let's take a look at what's going on in and around the area here on this beautiful Friday, April 8th. Actually, it's a little bit chilly outside. I hope you're able to stay inside. They're calling this afternoon for. Did you see what they're doing for this? They're calling for on Friday this afternoon. We're shooting this on Wednesday. Sorry, cat's out of the bag. We're going to talk about the Masters, and it starts Thursday morning. But
yeah, you'll know pretty quick.
Yeah. Did you see what the weather's going to do Friday afternoon?
I heard a chance of a couple snowflakes. Or maybe some sleet balls or
snowflakes and sleet potentially on Friday afternoon. But if that doesn't come to pass, they're calling for temperatures in the low 40s, upper 30s, and wind of 18 to 20 miles an hour.
No, thank you.
We've got a baseball game this afternoon.
Enjoy.
We'll see how that goes, ladies.
I was going to say, we don't have. I can tell you that right now.
We'll see how that goes here on the Wabash Catch TV. Well, I'll get to the baseball game here in just a minute, but you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Take the Points edition. We're going to talk sports today. What is going on in and around your area today and tomorrow here on the weekend? This Friday, April 8th, North Wayne Education Association down in Sisney. They're going to hold a trivia night at the Fairfield Elks Club tonight. This is a lot of fun. John Hutton does an outstanding job putting this stuff together. The registration will begin at 6 with trivia set to begin at 6:30. Team entry fees are going to be $100 for up to 8 team members. The evening will consist of 10 rounds of 10 questions each in each round, with teams working together to have the opportunity to win prizes throughout the night. There's going to be a 50-50 draw, as well as other fun activities have also been planned to help raise money. Now, this is for the North Wayne Education Association. They've done this the last 2 or 3 years down at Fairfield, and it brings a good crowd. You're going to want to go to this. All proceeds are used to help fund scholarships for Sisney High School seniors. If you want to pre-register, you can get a hold of them today. Contact Kelsey Featherling at Sisney Middle School. That's 673-2156. Or get a hold of Crystal Lewis. She's at 839-2474. Hey, and if you're unable to attend but you want to throw together a ghost team for $100, by all means, go ahead and sponsor a ghost team. Tell them that you're wanting to do that, and they will give you plenty of recognition throughout the evening. Are you going to attend and or play on this
I do not
trivia?
I do not intend to at this time.
You usually have, whenever you play trivia, you usually have an outstanding team.
I'm on it, so normally it's pretty good. But other than that, yeah, I just enjoy it. I like trivia.
Yeah, it's fun. It'll be a good time for everybody, folks. What's going on Saturday? I've got a slew of stuff going on Saturday. Breakfast over at Clay City at the Clay City Fire Station starts at 6 a.m. They're going to have their 11th annual spring breakfast. It starts 6, goes till 10. Menus all you can eat: pancakes, sausage, biscuits, and gravy. Now, this is an addition that I think all breakfast places and or breakfast events should make.
You've caught my attention so far.
There will also be cinnamon rolls.
Oh, absolutely. Homemade cinnamon rolls. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. The coffee, milk, juice, and drink. I think this would be an outstanding one to hit. Up in Clay City, like I said, at the Clay City Fire Department, you can eat in or carry out. So do that. The cost is by donation. What else going on? First United Methodist Church going to have a cookout this here in Flora. It's good for the good of For a Good Pause. For a Good Pause. Actually, it's For a Good Pause. It is a pork bratwurst and pork burger cookout going from 10:30 until 1 o'clock this afternoon. So give that a shot. BG Distributors will be having their donation. The Hoosier Prairie Baptist Church will be conducting a free food distribution on Saturday starting at 9 o'clock, and that's going to be in front of the BG Distributors in Louisville. Items will include meat, dairy, other grocery items, personal care items. These items have been donated by the Illinois Baptist State Association Disaster Relief, and they are free to anyone. That disaster relief team, folks, they go around the world and around the country and around the world to help out folks in need, and they're willing to help. It's an outstanding organization. By the way, no need to prove residence or income. Also on Saturday, the Johnsonville Ruritan Club going to throw a big old fish fry. It'll be at 5 o'clock on Saturday night. It'll be the menu will be fish or chicken, fries or potato wedges, baked beans along with coleslaw, dessert, and drinks. Cost of the meal is $13. $13 up at the Johnsonville Ruritan Club. They'll help you out. Plenty of other stuff going on Saturday. The Unit 40 Mentoring Sports Trivia Night is going to be taking place up in Effingham, so you can go play trivia on Friday night and Fairfield, trivia on Saturday night in Effingham. This is going to be at the Effingham Event Center. You know where that is. It's at 1501 West Fayette Avenue. I believe it was the old Knights of Columbus. Doors open at 6, contest beginning at 7. $200 for an 8-person team, limited to 40 tables. Prizes will be given for the best decorated tables, best team name, and best costumes. That's fun. Going to be mulligans available for purchase as well. Bring your own snacks. Alcoholic beverages and soft drinks will be available on site for purchase. Proceeds from this event benefit the Effingham Unit 40 Mentoring Program. And by the way, even though it is called Unit 40 Mentoring Sports Trivia Night, they do note here that trivia is not limited to just sports-themed questions. I must ask you, why name it that then?
I don't know. That would lead to people to believe that it's sports trivia.
I mean, you and I could go up there and really kick some tail.
But I've seen a lot of these. If you ever watch the Jeopardy, when a sports question comes up, and these Jeopardy nerds that are great at everything don't know anything about sports.
Yeah, they don't know the answer is LeBron James.
Yeah, I mean, they're like nothing. The most basic sports things there is, they do not know them.
Well, that's that happens. And so that's what we look like when it's non-sport.
Yes, true. English literature. Oh, no.
What else going on this Saturday? All veterans and first responders are invited to Heroes on the Water Fishing Day at Bellwood State Park. That's north of Mount Carmel. It'll be at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kayaks and fishing gear will be available for first-come, first-served basis. Feel free to bring your own kayak or fish from the bank. There will be free morning snacks of donuts, coffee, as well as hot dogs and drinks for lunch out of Bellwood State Park. They do a wonderful job. Hope Ministries Food Pantry in Jeff distributing the community on Saturday as well. Check that. That's the wrong Saturday. Jeff Ruritan's. Now I see they're having a community breakfast as well, Lucas. And Howard doesn't have the cinnamon rolls on the Jeff one.
I'm leaning towards the cinnamon roll guy.
Let's see. Johnsonville has the cinnamon rolls, right? And Jeff. Well, I guess you could hit both.
Not with my family. You couldn't. Be a disaster in both spots.
Well, the Jeff Rurtons are holding a breakfast again from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And finally, a big old sports card show and memorabilia show in Fairfield on Saturday from 9 to 5. Future NFL running back Javon Williams Jr. will be signing. He's he's a stud duck running back out of SIU. Have you ever seen?
No, I haven't.
He's.
I looked him up there whenever because I wasn't sure who he was, but he looked good.
3-time All-American.
Yeah.
He's getting some NFL looks. He's going to go back to school for one more year, but he's getting some looks, and this is part of the NIL. He's going to get a cut out of every autograph. So I mean, that's God bless him for making money now as an athlete over the table as opposed to under the table.
So they're paying for autographs.
Yes.
How much? Does it say on there?
I did.
I was just curious to know how much an
I
autograph
think it's like
is
$20,
and how much his cut would be.
I think it's $20, and I think his cut is pretty much the whole 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's getting a pretty good cut. I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's getting it all. Yeah. So yeah, if you like, contact Austin Gibbs for more information. There's all kinds of different stuff, all kinds of stuff going on. What else is going on today? As I forget my grammar. This is April 8th. It is National Empanada Day. Happy National Empanada Day. This recognizes a delicious pastry that comes in several different forms. The name empanada comes from the Galician, Portuguese, and Spanish verb empandar, meaning to wrap or coat in bread. I had no idea that. What century, Lucas? We'll talk about what century did the word empanada first show up in a cookbook.
17th century.
So close. Were you about to say 16th? It
Yes.
sounded like you were going to say 16th.
But it was such a 16th century. Nothing happens. But yeah, I was going to say that.
1520, so that's the 16th century.
Close.
Too bad. You were right there on that. If you've never had an empanada, ladies and gentlemen, you might be surprised by just how versatile they are. Different parts of the United States make them with their own style and flavors. Starting in southern and southwestern United States, where an empanada is called a Creole Empanada, the dish becomes a savory meal. They fill it with pork, chicken, or cheese, and then you can go. They transform as you go across the country. So that's cool. What else, ladies and gentlemen, going on today? Other things to celebrate here on April 8th. This is National Zoo Lovers Day. Whenever you see a National Zoo Lovers Day, usually it has a picture of a giraffe, and that also right there, Lucas, is the answer. Provides the answer to one of the trivia questions I've asked before. What color is a giraffe's tongue?
Black.
It is black or dark blue. So I would.
It really even dark blue?
Yeah, I would accept dark blue. So yeah, it's a giraffe's tongue is well, it's
Every giraffe tongue?
yes.
What about baby giraffe tongues?
I'm sure that they're. I'm going to say yes.
What about albino giraffe tongues?
Now that, by the way, speaking of albinos, I saw a
Brought something up there, didn't I?
I saw a white squirrel today.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you in Olney at least?
No, I was in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they invading?
They have, I believe, some have moved over. I've always been told that there are some white squirrels in Florida as well as in Olney, but I hadn't seen one until today.
Well, it was a live white squirrel, right? It wasn't just like you were driving down the road, and be like, "Hey, white squirrel." No, okay. So we're still.
There's a squirrel a red squirrel that a paint truck went over.
So there is still a red or white squirrel in.
It'll be a
Florida.
white squirrel
Okay.
forever. No, I saw a white squirrel who was climbing in a tree. I saw him climbing up the tree. I thought, that's a funny looking cat. And it wasn't a cat. I'll be doggone. One other event going on, and actually this ended yesterday, but I didn't get the opportunity. I forgot about it. Didn't get the opportunity to talk about it. Yesterday was the end of International Pooper Scooper Week, the first week of April. This is to recognize the year-round problem of offering solutions to the problem, to educate pet owners on the importance of cleaning up after their dog.
I got the best solution. Period.
What's that?
I ain't got a dog.
Look, Lucas, if your dogs can't do this, then you must do it for them. My question is, how in the world did they get that basset hound to stand like that?
To sit on his butt just like that. That's pretty good.
It looks like they've wrapped something around his belly, or
They are lazy though.
maybe got two pictures or something. I don't know. Maybe they've cheated on the picture. That looks like it's photoshopped, if you ask me. You think they're lazy?
Bassets? Oh yeah.
Bassets are?
Yeah.
Really?
You saw him sitting on his butt there. Must be.
Yeah, I guess we did. What do you want to see on TV, ladies and gentlemen? What's to watch? Well, baseball again today at 4:25 up in Teutopolis. It's the Florida Wolves taking on the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes, weather permitting. Also, this one will be a fun one up in Chicago. Milwaukee at Chicago at 1:20. Brandon Woodruff versus Justin Steele.
Ooh,
that's on Marquee Channel 597.
If it's supposed to be nasty here, it's really going to be nasty in Chicago.
Nasty there? How about this one? At 12:10, Chicago White Sox at the Detroit Tigers. Lucas Giolito versus Eduardo Rodriguez. Those guys are getting paid a lot more money than
I'll go out and I'll play that, but I'm not going to go sit in the stands for 9 innings and watch this. That's for sure.
More fun might be to go to St. Louis and watch the Wild play the Blues at 7 o'clock. Bally Sports Midwest Channel 630, and NBA basketball. Charlotte is at Chicago tonight. NBC Sports Chicago Channel 643. That is Lucas. I am Bruce. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, and we'll be back right after this. Where we're going to talk. What do you want to talk first? Masters, or we're going to talk about college basketball.
Let's talk about the darn game.
College basketball.
Finish it up.
You're watching Big Talk. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Florida is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just messing with our phones and messing with the totals. I hadn't gone to 6 yet.
Let's say it took mine about 30 seconds to go up to the 6. So.
We see now. Should I mute this? I guess I should mute this.
I was about to say, I'm sure people are loving this.
Let me shut that off. I gotta get it shut off. There we go. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey.
You know, out there going, what is going on right now?
I am wearing the team colors of your team.
Yeah,
this was the team on the Monday night,
and they were definitely my team for 20 minutes.
We're talking about the National Basketball Championship in the college. Big Final Four weekend, huge Final Four weekend. Two really good games, and one game that was pretty good too. The Villanova.
Yeah, it was
Kansas
okay.
game
Villanova gave them a fighting. I mean, they got it back to 6 in the second half, and just couldn't get all the way back.
That Duke North Carolina game on Saturday night was. I've seen games of the century kind of stuff. It wasn't that good a game.
It was a good game, but it was a game of the century type of stuff.
It wasn't the best game of the year or anywhere close, but it was a pretty doggone good game. I thought.
But I think all in all, this NCAA tournament, the games weren't quite as dramatic. I feel like the basketball wasn't quite as good as previous years.
The under on buzzer beaters hit. The over under is half a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
There were no buzzer beaters this year, so that's pretty tough number to hit too. The buzzer beater thing, but there was a buzzer beater to tie one, right, and send it to overtime. I think.
I don't remember which one game that would have been.
2 or 3 weeks ago. But are you going to be okay in a world without Mike Krzyzewski coaching?
I'll be fine with that. I mean,
sure?
Yeah. You don't think you're going to see his face for the next handful of years every time they show a Duke game against somebody? He'll be in the stands. He'll be there. Oh, there's Coach K.
I must admit, I have said some pretty negative things here on the show in the last 2 or 3 weeks about Mike Krzyzewski, and I really must admit that.
And you meant minimal.
All I call the rat-faced demon comment, I think that's a little strong, don't you think?
I caught that one a couple weeks back. I thought, man, Bruce really doesn't like that guy.
Let me put it this way: the Nike sent out a tweet. Please recall your favorite Coach K moment, and the first thing that an Illinois fan tweeted out, "Hey, remember the time back in 2020 when Illinois beat Duke on at Cameron, and then Duke canceled the rest of their non-conference season." Illinois ran them out of the gym by about 20.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And Illinois, that's the last time they played Duke, I guess. Was
it's pretty interesting that Krzyzewski's last game was in the NCAA tournament against North Carolina, to which they had never been, and Coach K
never played them in the tournament.
And his final record was 50-50 versus North Carolina.
His final record 50-50 versus North Carolina, but more interestingly to me, he's a 1-2 versus Hubert Davis.
Really? I didn't know that number. Hubert Davis had his number.
Hubert Davis has this number forever and ever, amen. So that was pretty good. And then on Monday,
Kansas versus North Carolina.
Kansas falls down 16 in the first half.
North Carolina good.
North Carolina looked really good, and in the second half, what happened?
Kansas did what they do. They did the same thing against Miami. They were down to Miami at halftime, and they ended up beating Miami by 20 points. I mean, I think the second half against Miami, they outscored them by 25 points, something like that. And so Kansas picked their game up. North Carolina had way too many turnovers and way too many bad shots. So
Carolina, though, I mean, if you were gambling on Carolina over the weeks, they carried you. They
did.
They beat the spread every game, didn't they? Didn't they go 6-0?
They did, and a lot of times they were money line dogs, and so yes.
So they North Carolina.
So yes, my account looks solid because of North Carolina right now for the most part. And they covered that. I mean, they covered yesterday's game. They were 4.5-point dogs, and they ended up losing by 3.
So it was
unfortunately I money lined them, so didn't cover that.
It was a fun tournament. I think it was certainly a better tournament than they've had in recent years.
But better 2020's tournament, I know that.
Well, yeah, there was no tournament.
That'd be it. You can complain all you want about this tournament, but I can promise you like this one way better than 2020.
That's exactly right. I tell you what, let's look at the NBA. Speaking of tournaments coming up, here's the NBA. This is the play-in tournaments.
And I know you're going to bring this
April
up.
12th.
I know you're going to bring it up, but what do you not see on there?
I'm looking. I see on the east of the side,
the greatest player of all time, according to everybody else, doesn't seem to be in there.
New Orleans Pelicans, San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, listen to the teams in there: Pelicans, Spurs, Timberwolves,
and the Clippers that have had a terrible, rough year.
But you don't see any Lakers, do you?
No Lakers. The Lakers have been eliminated. Now, this is still with 2 games to go, I believe, ladies and gentlemen.
But they still can't get in.
Yeah, they were down 3 games to the Spurs. They're 31 and what would that be? 31 and 38.
And I know that the NBA wishes they were in. They're big draws. LeBron's a big draw. Lakers a big draw. But I don't want to see them, and I'm glad I don't have to worry about watching them.
Well, I'm with you. I mean, to tell you the truth, you get kind of sick of seeing. You get a little sick of seeing Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis just fret. They just too much fretting going on. Minnesota probably going to get that 7 seed, take on Memphis. That's going to be that'll be a Minnesota and Memphis, 2 good young teams. And in the 2-7 matchup.
And how about Memphis being 55-24? What a season they've put together. Well,
that's
fantastic.
An outstanding year. Of course, Phoenix is well above everybody. They clinched the number 1 seed a long time ago in both leagues, or probably in both conferences. So they are
best record in all of basketball.
Wow. Then you look on the right hand in the East. Nobody jumping out really there other than Chicago's down to the 6th seed, but they can still, I believe, get up to the 5. They can't get to the 4, but they can get up to the 5.
They've just had injuries. It's hard to overcome. They said Lonzo Ball's out for the season now, so
a little bit of a tough time, and actually Cleveland, I think, can catch them before the end of the year to get the 6th seed. But Chicago the Bulls had a good year. Surprising team here. The number 8 Brooklyn Nets are still in it, and they've really been kind of struggling.
And have been the favorite out of the East all season long, and
still are.
And still are either favorite or really right at being right there.
They still are. So there you go, folks. There's a look at the NBA. We'll follow it quite a bit more closely as the playoffs get going. But a fun college basketball year, and I guess you won our pool.
I did. Obviously.
Congratulations.
Like I said, this is one of the more profitable basketball seasons I've had.
Outstanding. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughan's here, back in a sec.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, MidwestFarmCo.com.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. This is our weekly Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughan is here. Appreciate you tuning in. You can always get a hold of us at any time. You can go through Facebook or respond on YouTube, or you can get a hold of me at...
Who manages our expansive social media accounts? I mean, are we paying a firm to do that?
Yes,
Okay.
Where someone is terrifically well paid for all the work that they're doing to keep our
keep us in front of our fans.
That's exactly right, and we appreciate all of our fans for paying attention, enjoying the show.
Right now, all one of them.
There's 7.
It's been 7 views.
Oh,
there's one currently.
Thanks, Angie.
Thanks, Mom.
Masters tournament, my favorite tournament of the year. Isn't it yours?
That or the British. I really like the British too.
Yeah.
But so one of the two.
Yeah, the reason I enjoy the Masters is because you're coming out of winter and it's a gorgeous area, and they just take the best pictures. The place looks incredible. The British Open is fun because it's just awful.
Yeah, there's issues up there with the wind and the rain and the cold.
Just everybody.
I hope that doesn't happen in this tournament. That the wind and the rain and the cold.
The wind is supposed to hit Augusta,
and it's supposed to be a little cool too, I think. So.
Here's the current look at the Augusta odds. Actually, I believe this was from this morning, out of I want to say DraftKings.
Well, it's got the winners top 5 and top 10.
Yeah, John Rahm, the favorite going in. The Justin Thomas at 12-1 and Scotty Scheffler at 12-1. I'm kind of surprised that Scheffler has already won 3 events on the season. I'm kind of surprised he's at 12. I would have thought he'd been a little bit closer to the favorite on here.
I mean, but look who he's with there: Justin Thomas and John Rahm. So he might as well be. I mean, he's right there as being the favorite. How about there being a dozen guys at 25-1 to win this? That's what golf right now. The parity in golf is high.
Did you know, Lucas? And I was going to get the names down, and you can look it up here the next time I flash the screen up there of the world golf rankings. Scheffler went to number 1 last week or week before last when he won the World Golf Classic, the WGC. Did you know of the top 6 players in the World Golf rankings, all 6 of them, if they win this tournament, it doesn't even matter who comes in second.
They can get up to first.
They move to first place in the world.
That's how close it is right now.
That's telling you. That is how close the parity is at the top. And it's names you really wouldn't expect looking at this. Because Koepka, I mean, you can look at that. You can look. John Rahm is in second.
Yeah.
Cameron Smith is one of them.
Yep.
But Justin Thomas, I don't think is. Dustin Johnson isn't. Brooks Koepka isn't.
No.
McIlroy isn't. Schauffele is. Morikawa is. And
Hovland's probably not far off.
It might be Hovland.
Yeah, he's probably not far off.
But it's amazing how good. I mean, so you can looking down at Colin Morikawa, 20-1. And he might be number 1 in the world if he wins this tournament.
Right.
That's just insane.
Yeah, it's good for golf that there's not. Listen, Tiger Woods was great, but man, when Tiger Woods was in a tournament, he was a prohibitive favorite to win a tournament. Right now, there's a lot of favorites to win a tournament.
Yeah, and it makes it a lot of fun. You can throw $2 at 3 or 4 or 5 different guys, or $10 or whatever your unit is at 3 or 4 or 5 different guys, and feel like you have a shot.
Yeah, have a legitimate shot to win.
A legitimate shot to win a lot of money. Because if you hit, say, one of those 40 to 1s at $5, that's $200. That'll work, won't it? Okay. You mentioned him, Tiger Woods. Is he gonna make the cut?
Man, I feel like it's gonna be hard. No, my answer is no, simply because
I can't believe he's playing.
You can't just not play golf for like this long and be like, oh, I'm going to go to Augusta, the Masters, and make the cut, make a run. I mean,
can't believe he's
that's
playing.
superhuman.
Yeah.
I mean, and
he's 46.
He's cold. He's had back surgeries. He just about lost a leg, and now he's going to walk out to the Masters and do something.
And
listen, if it happens, am I rooting for it? You're absolutely right. I'm rooting for it. It's not likely.
Our good friend Jamie Hodges went to the Masters a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and he talks about the hills. The hills are worse there just about than anywhere else and on the fairway. Though there's no flat spot. You've got to basically it's a different style of walking.
Yeah.
On hills than on flat ground, and if you've got a bad leg,
a bum back with multiple surgeries, the weather's cold.
So for our crew, for our group of 4, we decided to have a little fun at it. We're each going to throw $10 at the Masters. Some of us might actually throw a little bit more. Have you thrown more than that?
I unfortunately have.
Well, it hadn't started yet. Don't say unfortunately.
I know, it's fun.
But for purposes of this show, we're all throwing $10 and making whatever bets we want out of those $10. For instance, my 3 bets for this weekend for the Masters, I went straight winners.
Okay.
Because I felt like I had a good handle. I went Brooks Koepka. I put $2 to win on Brooks Koepka. I could only get 18. I couldn't get 20. Bet Rivers is a terrible. I said it.
No, it's not the.
Am I going to get kicked out like you did at DraftKings?
I was about to say, don't get permabanned. I mean, I hear that happens.
But I got 18 to 1 on Brooks Koepka. I've got who else do I have? I've got Joaquin Neiman.
Well, I got 19 to 1 on FanDuel on Brooks, so it's not that far off. So
Neiman at $3 at 45 to 1. That's my big money winner. And I also went Scheffler. I like Scheffler. I think he's hot. Now what I get 14 to 1.
Yeah, 14 to 1 to win $5. Which that, like you said, that's a $70 payoff on a $5 bet. So
that'll work. What about you and the other boys?
We'll start up top with Weeze. Weeze was like you. He likes Koepka too. He found in his Weeze world 22 to 1 compared to everybody else's 18 to 19.
Weeze finds the
he finds the numbers, but he does have multiple accounts to find his bets solid. So I give him credit for that.
I only have the one.
Yeah. So he's got Koepka 22 to 1 for $1. Shane Lowry, the Englishman, at 40 to 1, which is great value. Lowry's been playing well for $1. He's got Scotty Scheffler to score better than Cameron Smith. I assume that's the entire tournament.
Yes, that is the tournament.
For -110 for $1. And then he's got Koepka top 20 at -125 for $2. McIlravy to beat Morikawa at -146 for $2. And then Tiger to miss the cut, which is a -134 for $3.
I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah, I'm surprised the number's as low as it is for Tiger to miss the cup.
What'd you do?
I went with Koepka. I'm sorry. Koepka for a top 10. I don't know he's going to win, but he loves these majors. He plays hard tough for these majors.
He's fired up for the majors.
Yeah, so top 10
that's why we're all picking
at a +140. So I'm getting plus money on a top 10 finish for him. I put $5 on that one. I did Patrick Cantley. A few weeks back, people would have said Patrick Cantley would have been the leader to win this tournament. And he's at 22 to 1. I put $1 on it. I did Louis. I like Louis.
Louis usually plays great
he does.
At the Masters.
He always shows up. I did a top 10
runs
for him. Yeah.
Shows up and runs out of gas on the back 9.
Yeah, top 10 at +350 for $3 on him. And then I went Adam Scott. I like Adam Scott.
Former champ.
Top 5 finish. +850 for him for $1.
Former champ, +850 is the only way I'd have done that.
Yep, good value. Good value there for a former chance to make a run.
What our friend Jamie do?
All right, then there's Jamie, and you just never know with Jamie. Jamie went Max Homa, and I do like Max Homa, but since 1979, there's never been a first-time winner, type of thing. So
Fuzzy?
Yeah, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
So Jamie, and Homo was 80 to 1 to win. He put $2 on him. So God bless him. Hope it's there. He picked Will Zalatoris to have a better first round score than Jordan Spieth at minus 105 for $5. And then he had Patrick Cantley to miss the cut at plus 350 for $3.
Really?
So he doesn't have any faith in
He's
Patrick
going
Cantley.
dead set against you, right?
Yeah.
One other thing before we get out of the Masters, what you think? Did you see the Hideki Matsuyama's
the menu?
The menu for the Champions Dinner?
This Champions Dinner, I see the menu every year that these guys come up with, and all I want to do is somehow get to the Champions Dinner.
It was incredible. Japanese food that looked incredible.
Yeah, but with Japanese food, but with the Wagyu ribeye and the oh man, yeah. Even if a waiter gets to eat it, I'll be a waiter. I don't care. It looks so good.
We'll be back on Talk Baseball coming up. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That doesn't make a ton of sense.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's part of the world we live in currently.
I guess so. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, and Lucas is here. This is our Take the Points edition. We've been talking about basketball and golf. Now let's get to the other big event. Thursday, yesterday, is opening day in the major leagues. Yay! It's a holiday.
It got here.
You're going to take, now we're shooting this on Wednesday again, so.
Nah.
You're going to take it off and head over to St. Louis and watch opening day?
That'd be fun, but man, it's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
A lot of people to deal with.
You know why? Because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I've done it about 10 times probably, and I've got my fingers crossed for somebody to give me a phone call tomorrow morning and say, "Hey, a ticket came open."
Well, that must be nice.
And I would go
to be that kind of guy.
I would run like the wind. I would call my boss and I would say,
I'm sick.
See ya.
Got the sniffles. Got to go.
Something going on. All right. So, yeah, if you don't see me at work on Thursday, maybe that, I don't know. We're hoping. We're hopeful. American League starts. We typically love to do our picks. What we're going to do here, folks, we're going to make these picks, and then we're going to take a look back at the end of the year and see how we did. Okay. For instance, what we're going to do the American League, and then we'll take a quick break and do the National League. What's Weez got going on in the American League?
Weez is going to go as the AL East champion, be the Blue Jays.
Okay.
Blue Jays are loaded up here.
I did that too.
And Jamie did also, and I took Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is a good, solid team and has a chance to win that division.
I agree. Well, you see, that's the thing.
It's a tough division. Period.
I saw a number come out, and I can't remember which one of those Pacoda numbers were. All 4 top teams in the American League East had 88 wins.
Yeah. Between Boston and New York.
Yeah, Boston and New York.
Oh, and Baltimore.
Baltimore didn't have 88.
Poor old Baltimore.
Baltimore did not have 88.
All right, over the AL Central, it's a White Sox sweep. If you look at the Central Division right now, other than the White Sox, they're pretty down.
I was this close to pulling one of the other teams.
Go on Twins?
I was going to go Twins. I've got the Twins getting
Twins would be the only one because I think the Guardians, I hate saying that, the Indians are down, Detroit's down.
Down.
So
Detroit's got, keep an eye on Detroit, though.
They got some kids coming again.
They got some good kids. They got some fun, it'll be a fun team here in a couple.
And then AL West, unfortunately, I think it's the same boat. We're all Astros across the board just because I think that division's down some. Angels, Seattle, and then Oakland is sold everything.
When you watch and read national people, there are a few out there who are saying, "Oh, the Angels, this is the Angels' year."
Oh man, I didn't put them in there. I meant to. But now that Albert's gone,
yeah, this is the Angels' year. That they just don't have the pitching. They've got Shohei Ohtani, and it's going to be a struggle.
They get Mike Trout back, best hitter on the earth. He's not hurt. And Ohtani.
Well, and Ohtani. And Anthony Rendon coming back off of injury.
Yeah,
we're all making excuses for the Angels. Do any of us have the Angels even getting in the wild card?
Weez has the Angels in the wild card.
Okay.
So, Weez, you, Jamie, and me have the Yankees.
All 4 of us with the Yankees.
Jamie has picked up the Guardians just because I think he wanted to write it down. That's the only reason he picked the Guardians.
Just wanted to put it down there
wow, Jamie's
to make you angry.
Jamie's gone with Guardians and the Mariners, so he's kind of got and the Mariners had a good season last year.
Mariners would be a fun team. They were in it to like the last 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, they were the first team out of the wild card there.
I have the Yankees, Rays, and who?
Twins.
Yankees, Rays, and Twins.
Yep, and Weez has got the ranked Yankees, Rays, and Angels, and I've got the Yankees, Blue Jays because I picked Tampa Bay above, and then I picked the Twins also, Bruce.
So we all have the Blue Jays in. We all have the Yankees in. Yep. We all have the Astros in. We all have
the White
Sox in.
Yep.
So yeah, not a whole lot of switching.
I feel like the AL right now is really top heavy and bottom heavy. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of middle teams in the AL right now.
I think you're right. How about the AL Rookie of the Year?
You want to do the AL champ, or you want to wait to do?
Oh yeah, AL champion.
So the AL champ, Weez went with the Blue Jays as the Jamie. You went with the White Sox.
I like the White Sox,
and I went with Tampa Bay.
I like the White Sox. So, Rookie of the Year.
Rookie year. Weez went with Julio Rodriguez, the kid out of Seattle.
Okay, he's tough.
You went with, I'll let you say the name just because it's a great name.
Spencer Torkelson out of Detroit. Like I said, I like Detroit. They've got some kids who can play.
Yeah, and then me and Jamie both had the Bobby Witt Jr. kid at KC.
I put this down yesterday. I started this yesterday. I started making my predictions yesterday before KC said Witt was going to.
Yeah, he's going to be starting third baseman for him, so that's why we went that direction.
So Bobby Witt Jr. is going to be. He's right now. Yeah, I would think he's got to be the number 1 pick on the board.
I think he on DraftKings or on FanDuel he is the leader as far as
AL Cy.
Weez went with Shane Bieber.
Okay.
You went with Kevin Gausman,
yeah.
And then Jamie went with Bieber too, and I went with Robbie Ray.
All right, AL MVP.
Weez went Luis Robert. As the Jamie, because Jamie and Weez do everything together.
Vlad for me.
Yeah, and I went with Mike Trout.
And he's coming off an injury. How can you do this?
Why not?
AL Manager of the Year. Then we're going to take a quick break.
Wheeze with Tim Johnson? Where's he manager of? I don't know either. You went with Charlie Montoya. Where's he manager of?
He's in Toronto.
All right, then. It's as did Jamie, and I went with Kevin Cash, which is Tampa Bay.
That makes some sense. So we're going to come right back, talk about the National League. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
That we drive a golf cart around for 200.
Hey, now don't curse. We got the.
I didn't.
He doesn't curse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I was giving him the warning for myself.
Yeah, right.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Lucas Vaughan is here, and we are talking about baseball right now. National League is what we still need to go over, as well as the World Series champions. National Leagues are kind of bailiwick. That's what I pay attention to more.
It's what we know.
It's what we know. And we watch the Cubs, we watch the Cardinals, Brewers, Cincinnati, and we've just about named all the teams. And I watch Pittsburgh too. So,
yeah.
Nationally, I was looking over the Cardinals schedule yesterday, trying to figure out where I was going to go this year to watch a baseball game.
And
they're playing Miami too early in the year. I want to go see Miami, and I haven't. That's one of two parks that I haven't been to in the major league. So,
what's the other one?
Tampa. I've never been to Florida.
Weirdo.
I've heard that before.
Might as well just knock both those out while you're down there. I
know
shoot.
I know it. That's exactly right. But the Cardinals are playing the Marlins in next week. Oh. And so, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to Florida in April. All right, although after the weather we've had this week, might not be a bad idea. In April. National League East. I have a feeling that I am the only person here who sees the heavy hangover.
You are, according to this sheet. And
See, I don't have them down there either.
And it surprises. Oh, wow. You don't even the wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you are the only one with the Phillies to win that East, and me and Jamie and Weeze all have the Braves.
I think the Phillies have the hitters that can do it. They've got a couple of pitchers, but I think it's just going to be one of those years in the NL East where there's knocking the tar out of each other.
I think so, too.
And some people are picking the Mets.
Yeah, Mets are supposed to be better this year.
But they've already got injuries in their pitching.
I mean, if you look at mine, I picked the Braves to win the division. I picked the Mets and the Phillies to be in the wild card.
Yeah.
So
The East is going to be knock down, drag out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Central Weeze has the Brewers, and all three of us have the Cardinals.
That's probably a homer pick, but
it's fun. Those two teams right there are going to battle out all year long. West, unfortunately. Oh, and I'll take that back. We all got the Dodgers except for Jamie, which has the Padres.
Does Jamie not read a newspaper?
I don't know. I think the Padres are too injured.
Padres have a lot of pitching. They've got a ton of pitching, but I don't know who's going to hit.
Yeah,
they're other than they do have the kid at third base with the bad ears.
With the bad ears?
Yeah.
Who's a rookie last year or the year before?
No. You're
I'm talking the wrong one.
You're thinking of Tatis, Manny, Machado.
Oh, Machado's there. That's right.
Yeah. Wild cards.
We took the Mets, the Padres, and the Phillies. So we've talked about each of those. You went with the Giants and then the Brewers and the Padres.
I do not understand why people are sleeping on the Giants. They won. Here it is.
107
Look at this.
games.
107 games last year, ladies and gentlemen. And there are people saying that they are not going to win. Well, the Pacoda has them at like 78 wins. They have them dropping 30 wins. And they didn't even, they lost one pitcher.
85.5, yeah.
Or something like just unbelievable. So, I've got the Giants.
Jamie went with the Dodgers, the Brewers, and the Phillies. Again, we all talked about them. And I went with the Brewers, the Phillies, and the Mets. So I got 3 out of the East Division.
Okay, of the looking at those, the stories to write home about, I don't like the Braves. I think the World Series champ's going to have a bad year.
You're higher on the Giants.
And I'm high on the Giants. Mm-hmm. And other than that, y'all have the same people for
the most part. Yeah.
And most part, people think the Pirates are going to stink.
Yep.
The Reds are going to stink.
Yep.
The Diamondbacks are going to stink. The Rockies are going to stink. The Cubs are going to stink. And the Marlins. I think Marlins get.
I think they'll be better, but I don't think they have enough to get the playoffs.
The Nationals are going to stink. All right, who do we have? What do we have winning the National?
Only one National League champion with the Dodgers, which is surprising.
I didn't pick them because I think their pitching's going to falter.
Yeah, they've got enough of it.
They do have plenty.
Bruce went with the Padres.
I like the Padres. They've got, like I said, they've got 10 potential starters right now on their team.
That's a good pitching staff.
That's a good pitching staff.
And then Jamie and I went with the Cardinals. Again, might be a touch of a homer pick, but if the Cardinals, I think they have a chance to be good this year. If the pitching staff holds up.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be great to win. That's to win the National League. Who do you have winning the World Series?
I picked the Cardinals just because I think it'd be great for Albert.
Good for you.
Albert walk away with
that'd be a lot of fun.
World championship in his final season.
Albert,
that'd be
fantastic. And Bueno, all 3. I picked the White Sox. I like La Russa. I think La Russa is. I think, and he's got a team that's listening to him now.
Yeah. And then Jamie and Weeze both took Blue Jays. They like the young hitters, and they do have a good pitching staff too.
I can't blame them there either. We got to go real quick. Rookies of the year.
Weeze went with the Suzuki kid from the Cubs.
Okay, Suzuki. I've got Abrams. Jamie has Abrams, and you've got
that Bryson Stott kid from Philadelphia.
Cy Young, Bueller. I got Sandy Alcantara.
You're going to take the old Cardinal hand.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Jamie went Waino, and I went Scherzer. I think he gets back in healthy. He's just tough. I love him.
You guys are crazy, too. National League MVP?
Freddie Freeman with Weeze.
Paul Goldschmidt driving the Cardinals.
Yeah, and Jamie also went Goldie, and I went with Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper's a good pick.
Hit the heck out of the ball.
I like that. AL manager?
The National League, Bob Melvin for Weeze. You went with Gabe Kapler. Bob Melvin for Jamie. And I went with... If they're going to win the World Series, Ollie Marmol's going to win the whole...
Ollie Marmol,
first year.
There you go, folks. That's what it looks like. If you're wanting to take a picture of it, that's what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching today, folks. We do appreciate it. And for Lucas, I'm Bruce Dickey. Have an outstanding weekend.